Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the On Time, On Target play of the day. You have four screens in front of you on the TD Ameritrade ThinkPipes platform. On the far left, we have the 1 minute and the SPY, which is kind of trending higher, and the SPY is in the green this morning. On the middle left, we have UPS, which crushed earnings. They're up about 8%. So looking for an entry there for long. And then the other two are shorts. I don't really like these that much, but I have them up there. Hydro Farm on earnings and acquisition, and then Ocugen's just a basic retracement from being up so high. So I'll actually zoom out a little bit here so you can see how high this thing's been in, and it's kind of coming back down. So really looking for an entry long into UPS. It's the only one I like. It's going to be a $2 stop. So we're going to wait for it to establish the low of the day as the people take profits and then go back in. Let's zoom out here on this. Let's move down here in Hydro Farm. So, all right, low of the day, let's call it 189.7. We use a dollar stop on this. So it's a tight stop, but 190.7 is going to be in here. Just making some notes for myself. 197 right now, it would be a $1 stop. So 193.7 would be your exit. So get ready for that. Actually, next time it comes up here, we're going to take it. Did have an interesting move there. Okay, get ready to take this at 190 and 70 cents. Let's give it a little more to 190.80. Be a $1.10 stop. That Hydro Farm is striping down, just sitting there watching that going short all the way down over 10%. There we go. We're in at 190.80. Again, this is a long. $1.10 is the stop. Just wanted to be a little more conservative on that entry there than grabbing it earlier. So our stop down here is 189.70 is the low of the day. So adding 110 to this, so 190.190 would be our first R point. So that's right here. We'll zoom out a little bit. So in at 190.80, we're at 191.90. So that puts the next at 193, which is off the screen. So we're into UPS long for our trade. All right, Hydro Farm down over 11%. Oxygen, you can see it went up all the way to 1365 and then kind of retraced back down. So there's no real story with Oxygen other than the fact that it went from 5 to almost 14. Now it's just kind of settling back in. It doesn't really fit with our trade philosophy, but it's certainly in motion. All right, let's look at GameStop, see what's going on with it. You'd have to think it'd be selling off after jumping up by 8%. Doesn't fit with our trading strategy. But you would have to think with a $30 price target on this thing that it would sell off. But then again, you're playing with the Wall Street Bet / Reddit folks, so really it could do about anything. I wouldn't call it all that predictable. All right, let's take a look. The only other short I had was Polaris, PII, coming off, or Polaris, excuse me. Coming out of earnings, you can see they did beat earnings there. $2.11 on earnings. They were down over 5% earlier, but they're kind of gap filling there, so can't really touch that. All right, so we're in our trade. We're up at about the R point. Again, the exit point, exact exit point will be 194.10. So we're at the 1 R point. I'm going to leave this trade. So have this pulled up on another screen. Have your stop set. Lower stop 189.70. Upper stop 194.10 is what we're looking at for 3R. All right, let's check back on our trade, see how we're doing. Ooh, we're out of our trade. Love it. So our 194.10 was our exit point, so we blew right through that. So that's the 3R trade. Very nice. Get that drawn in there for the exit point, and then 193 was the 2R point, and I'll recap the trade. All right, so we were down here. We watched the market open. It sold off. We let it establish the low of the day, and we went just below that at 189.70. We took the entry going back higher. I talked about 190.70. I chose 190.80 just to give it a little bit more room. That sets us a $1.10 stop. So 1, 2, 3 R in 6 minutes. So total in the trade time, total of 4 minutes, and then out of the trade here back at 194.10. Obviously, if you kept some, or you might want to keep some, if, I'm always, not always, but this would be one I'd be out of completely at 194.10, even though it's marching higher, and may even go higher from here. It was such a great quarter. So that's what I have for the trade. So trade worked out very nice overall.